Welcome to Moments in the Word. I'm James Tyler, your host, and this morning we'll be reading from Jeremiah chapter number 23, verses 33 and 34. And when this people or the prophet or a priest shall ask thee, saying, What is the burden of the Lord? Thou shalt then say unto them, What burden? I will even forsake you, saith the Lord. And as for the prophet and the priest and the people that shall say, The burden of the Lord, I will even punish that man and his house. As we turn and we look at the context of this text this morning, we see that it warns against treating the burden of the Lord as a joke or cliche or something to toss around lightly. The people in Jeremiah's day used that phrase sarcastically, turning God's message into something trivial. God responds by saying that those who misuse his word will be held accountable. Now, how this fits Jesus into the picture is Jesus is called the Word made flesh. If Jeremiah rebukes people for treating God's spoken word lightly, how much more serious is it to treat Jesus, the living word, casually or dismissively? The passage highlights the weight and holiness of God's revelation, something Jesus embodies perfectly. Now, how this takes and it applies to us today, we are called to approach Jesus in Scripture with reverence, sincerity, and obedience, not as a slogan, a meme, or something we invoke only when convenient. It challenges us to avoid using spiritual language superficially. God told me this. This is God's burden. And instead handle God's truth with humility and integrity. It reminds us that our relationship with Jesus isn't something to be trivialized, as said before. It's meant to shape our lives. I'm James Tyler, coming to you live from the Castle Studios, and welcome again to Moments in the Word. God bless.